Hi there, this is Jerry Spangler. Welcome to day 47 of our 50-day video marketing challenge. This is the fifth of 7 videos on the character traits of all highly successful people. We've talked about passion and belief and a strategy, having clarity of values, and this is number 5. And all of these feed on each other, they all interact with each other. And trait number 5 is needed to get us across the finish line, to get us to achieve that success that we're longing for, that we're striving for. And that trait number 5 is energy. Highly successful people move quickly with massive amounts of energy toward excellence. They live as if they're obsessed with all that each day has. And they recognize that the commodity that that none of us have enough of, is time. Okay, so write this down. Great success is inseparable from physical, intellectual, and spiritual energy that allows us to make the most of what we have. Everything else can be in place. You can have the passion, you can have the belief, the best strategy in the world that's been proven over again. It can align with your values, but if your biochemistry is off, everything else will be off too. You can have the most beautiful race car, best design ever designed in the history of the world, but if you try and fuel that with beer and soda pop, you're not going to go anywhere. Our physiology is the most powerful tool that we have to maximize all the other tools, all the time that we have, all the talents that we've been given, so that we can have the most dynamic results. If you change your physiology, you can instantly change your results. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a football game where one team comes out completely flat? They instantly get their butts handed to them, and they're making a half-hearted effort. Their physiology is low and down, their shoulders are slumped, their heads are down. They drag their feet to and from the huddle and on and off the sidelines. And then one key player makes a big play, and you notice that his physiology was never like the rest of the teams. He always had his chest out, he always had his head up, and his feet were always moving fast, like he was looking for a fight. He came out, and his physiology never showed poorly like the rest of his team in spite of the circumstances. And his physiology kept him in a state of victory, kept him fighting so that he played effectively no matter what. Have you ever seen that? Well, I know I have. And it's even more amazing when the entire team catches his energy, and a sudden Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde effect takes place, and the team morphs into a bunch of supermen, and they take over the game in dominating fashion for a major comeback. Physiology is powerful. And if you aren't in a peak state consistently, your chances of success diminish greatly and fast. High levels of energy are created when our physiology is at its peak. And we need to realize this. We control this trait too. Answer these questions for me. What do you do in the morning to get yourself in peak physiology? You know, one that creates maximum energy to start your day. And then throughout the day, what do you do to sustain that energy? What kind of fuel do you put into that physical machine of yours to keep it running at top efficiency? And finally, do you actually take time to rest, refuel, recharge, and improve your game? If you had a negative answer to any of these questions, or they raised a concern, do the research to discover how to make changes to help you generate maximum energy every day. Remember, if you can change your physiology, you can definitely change your results. And you can change your physiology in an instant. Success is hard enough in a well-oiled machine. Don't go at it with a rusty old broken down machine. You're never going to reach the finish line. This has been Jerry Spangler. If you want to tune in tomorrow, we'll talk about trait number 6. Until then, take care.